Even though football players are among the highest paid athletes in the world, have you ever wondered which one of them is the wealthiest? From different football leagues around the world, many players with great skills have emerged, delighting football fans everywhere. To the abundance of gifted players who receive enormous salaries, football is one of the most lucrative sports in the world. The professional football careers of these players, therefore, provided a foundation for their expansion into business endeavors and investments, enabling them to become the wealthiest football players of all time by net worth. So in this video, we will list the 10 richest football players in the world as of 2023. The fact that the top 10 footballers in terms of wealth are also among the best in the world should not be shocking. Because of their on-field success, they are the highest paid players, earning millions of dollars in salary and brand endorsements. Moreover, football is one of the most watched sports in the world today, in part because of the money at stake and the major competition it attracts, like the FIFA World Cup. So let's dig in and find out who are these wealthiest football players and how much money do they make from their successful careers. Number 1. Andres Iniesta, $120 million. Andres Iniesta is a legendary midfielder for Barcelona and one of the richest footballers in the world, according to Forbes. Former Barcelona midfielder Andres Iniesta, who is no longer on the Spanish team, was regarded as one of the finest in the world at his position. He played 131 games for Spain and scored 13 goals during that time. Iniesta has been acquired by the Japanese team Vissel Kobe, where he currently plays as a major member of Spain's 2010 World Cup winning team in South Africa. Iniesta helped score the tournament's decisive goal against the Netherlands. Iniesta earned more than $11.5 million in a single year when playing for Barcelona, where he earned $240,000 a week. He made more than $600,000 per week at Vissel Kobe, which really enhanced his net worth. Number 2. Alexander Pato, $150 million. The inclusion of Alexander Pato on this list may be a surprise to some people. After all, unlike many others on this list, he didn't exactly light up the world of football. For many fans, Pato's biggest regret is that he didn't live up to his potential. Before going to various different clubs and currently playing for Orlando City in the MLS, he spent a significant portion of his career at AC Milan. Even though his current city pay pales in comparison to those of the highest paid athletes in the globe, yet he has previously had lucrative contracts, including ones in China. Pato was also well liked in Brazil, especially when he was younger. Therefore, he was able to obtain many prestigious endorsements. Number 3. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, $190 million. Next up, we have Zlatan. He has been one of the most exciting strikers in the world over the past 15 years, and nobody knows this more than Zlatan himself. He has played for teams all around the world, such as Barcelona, Manchester United, LA Galaxy, PSG, and AC Milan now. Zlatan, who is 41 years old, continues to earn $8.3 million annually, making him the highest paid player for AC Milan. He has also collaborated with companies like Nike, Volvo, and Nivea, which has increased his wealth. Number 4. Neymar, $200 million. Next up, we have another Brazilian player named Neymar. He was the most expensive player of all time when PSG splashed the cash to bring him to Paris in a deal worth $261.5 million. Before heading to France, he was a key part of the Barcelona attack alongside Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. As you might expect, Neymar received a substantial salary at PSG, taking home around $42.5 million per year, which is about $817,000 per week. Sponsorships are also plentiful, with the Brazilian having deals in place with Puma, Red Bull, and more. These sponsorships amount to about $25 million per year. Number 5. Dave Whalen, $220 million. You likely haven't heard of Dave Whalen unless you are an avid fan of English football. Even if you are, you might be taken aback to find his name on the list. Between 1956 and 1966, Whalen played in close to 200 games in the English Football League. He even finished second to the Blackburn Rovers in the FA Cup in 1960. Now, I am aware of your thoughts. Back then, football players didn't make that much money, did they? Definitely not, no. Nonetheless, Whalen entered the corporate world successfully after retiring. In 1995, he acquired Wigan Athletic Football Club as a result of this. The team entered the Premier League and won the FA Cup in 2013 while being owned by him. All good things come to those who wait. Number 6. David Beckham, $450 million. David Beckham has benefited greatly from Major League Soccer's rapid rise to one of the top football leagues in the world. The former star of Real Madrid and Manchester United joined the LA Galaxy in 2007. A franchise fee for an expansion was roughly $10 million at the time. In exchange for $25 million, Beckham agreed to purchase a franchise, which he did in 2014. he received the Inter Miami franchise, which he now shares ownership of and is valued at about $550 million. Moreover, Beckham is one of the wealthiest football players of all time, making more money off the field than he ever did on the field. In addition to his various personal interests, he owns and endorses businesses like Beckham Brand Holdings, 7 Global, Guild Esports, and L'Oreal. Now, we know you must be wondering about the two famous kings of football, but don't worry, because we are getting to that next. But before we head to the next player, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Football Plaza. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo, $490 million. Cristiano Ronaldo, who competes with Lionel Messi for the title of greatest player ever, is listed next. The former 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, who is now playing for the Saudi professional league team Al Nassr, may be losing steam on the field, but is still a powerhouse in the business world. He has multiple endorsement deals, including one with Nike and Tag Heuer, and is, along with Messi, the most marketable player in football. Ronaldo is thought to have a net worth of close to $500 million as a result of his promotional pulling power. Number 8. Lionel Messi, $620 million. Lionel Messi comes next on the list of the wealthiest football players. At Camp Nou, where he spent the majority of his career, he rose to fame among Barcelona supporters. In 2021, he made a team swap, joining Neymar and Kylian Mbappé at PSG, the squad with the highest annual wage. So, unsurprisingly, he is among the highest-paid football players in the world, reportedly earning over $859,000 every week. Also, he received a $29.5 million signing bonus when he joined PSG. As you might anticipate, companies are begging to partner with Messi, and he has agreements with companies like Adidas and Pepsi. Number 9. Mathieu Flamini, $14 billion. In comparison to some of his co-workers on this list, former France international Mathieu Flamini had a fairly solid, if not brilliant, career. The no-nonsense midfielder played for some of Europe's top clubs, including Arsenal and Milan, and probably earned millions of pounds during his playing career. Yet Flamini didn't really hit the big time monetarily until he put his boots away. He is one of the co-founders of GF Biochemicals, the first business in the world to mass-produce levulinic acid. The U.S. Department of Energy classified this acid, which is derived from scrap wood and can substitute oil in a variety of products, as one of the 12 chemicals that can help unlock a greener world. Hats off to you, Matthew! GF Biochemicals has already improved the globe, and it's thought to be worth roughly $25 billion. And people say football players aren't smart. Number 1. Fouik Bokia, $20 billion. Even if you are a football fan, you might not be familiar with the name Fouik Bokia. The Sultan of Brunei, who is also his nephew, is a well-known billionaire. The Prince of Brunei's son, Fouik Bokia, is thought to be worth $20 billion. Fouik, a former junior player for Southampton, Chelsea, and Leicester City, currently competes for Chonburi in Thai League One. He has also scored once when playing for his nation on 6 occasions as a full-fledged Bahrainian international. So what do you think about these richest players? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Football Plaza. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. And if you want to watch a video on 10 footballers who dumped their families, then click on the video on your left. And thank you for watching.